Hello, good morning, and welcome to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. It is Sunday, the 24th of January, and a brisk morning outside. 11 degrees outside North Conway this morning, and with the breeze that's going on, it's a little wind chilly out there this morning. But you can see that sunrise, beautiful sunrise this morning coming up over the mountains. You can see that right there in North Conway Village. And of course, that's our live cam you can check out on our website anytime you want on whitemountains.tv. Yeah, that's what it is. So, Rob Clark here with you on the Sunday morning. Good to see you once again. It is a fine Sunday morning. And yesterday, a beautiful day yesterday, albeit a little windy at times. But I talked to several people who went out and did some skiing. And they said that it was really good skiing. So, I think today will be another one of those days. I know the groomers have been out and running and, cleaning up the surfaces, smoothing them out. And with me, as always, is Matthew. Good morning, Matthew.
Good morning, Rob. How are you doing?
I am well. How are you this morning?
Not too bad, I gotta say.
Not too bad. It is a Sunday morning.
It is a Sunday morning.
Probably you had a nice drive in this morning, I bet.
It was, the sunrise was beautiful, all that. The wind, I gotta say, was more intense. I was getting pushed all over the place.
Really?
Yeah, the spots where there's no trees, it just really took me by. To swept me right up. But it wasn't bad.
Kind of whips by. So
yeah,
just be aware of that today. I was looking on the Mount Washington website, and they had a peak gust of 157 miles per hour.
Ooh.
I don't know what time that was, but because it doesn't say. But the observers comment they had a peak gust of 151, so it must have happened after the observers comment. So that's pretty cool to be up there in the 150 mile an hour bracket. That's a pretty high bracket. So, and we'll chat with them in a little while, in about a half hour or so. We'll see what's going on with them. And coming up on today's program, we're going to be chatting with Don Bilger, and he's going to give us a scoop on the big rebranding of Whitney's Inn and what it means for guests of the inn and the Shovel Handle Pub. And, the hint there is that it's delicious. So that's right, they're making the entire barn out of chocolate fudge now. So it will be delicious. And also, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed deciding what to do for dinner. Italian takeout will make everyone happy. And we're going to have a chat with owner Beth Carta-Dolan. So that'll be fun. And I know she's been doing the takeouts for a while now. And I'm sure that, of course, it's more better than ever now in these times. And what a great opportunity. You're like, I don't want to cook. Yep. Pop into Joseph's and grab some great food there. Plus, we have Watch and Win. We have 2 tickets, count them, 2 tickets to ride the Mount Washington Snow Coach, a motorized sightseeing tour above tree line on the Mount Washington Auto Road. Plus, we're going to also throw in 2 trail passes to Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center for cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, and/or fat biking at the base of Mount Washington. So we're going to do all that. That's going to be part of our Watch and Win today. So, and we'll take some qualifiers, we'll draw some names, and take names and what is that expression?
Was
it take names and? I know what it is, but I can't.
A little perverse.
I won't say it. Yes. But why don't we check out the weather right now? And it's from a movie. You and I love our movie quotes.
Certainly do.
And there is the national map. And cold high pressure will build in from the west today, with northwest winds gradually decreasing in strength through Monday. Low pressure will track to the south of New England on Tuesday, likely keeping northern New England dry. Another storm will track to the south of New England on Thursday, with more cold air dropping into our area behind it. So it looks like we're going to be basically cold and dry is what they're saying. There is a wind advisory until 4 p.m., so just be aware of that. Could get some gusts. And it's funny, usually says what towns it affects, and it's pretty much like every town in northern New England they have listed here. So could get some gusts up to about 40 miles per hour today. So just be aware of that. It's always a good thing to know about. And here in North Conway, it's going to be sunny with a high near 22. Wind chill values as low as -9. North winds around 15, becoming northwest in the morning. And winds could gust as high as 30 miles per hour during the early part of today. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 5. Wind chill values as low as -2. Northwest winds around 10 miles per hour with gusts as high as 20 in the overnight tonight. On Monday, sunny with a high near 29, wind chill values as low as -2, northwest winds 5 to 10. So another chilly day there on Monday. And Monday night, mostly clear with a low around 5, northwest winds around 5, becoming calm. Calm winds are what we're going to have. And then moving ahead towards Tuesday. Tuesday should be partly sunny with a high near 33. Wednesday, partly sunny with a high near 35. Thursday, partly sunny with a high near 34. Friday, mostly sunny. We get to mostly sunny when we get to Friday. So I was just reading down. I wanted to, kind of like finishing the book, And I wonder if the Butler did it. So that is our weather forecast for, for the environs around here. And up on the summit, it's going to look a little bit like this. They're going to be mostly in the clouds under mostly cloudy skies with a chance of snow showers, new snow accumulations of a trace up to an inch, winds at 100 to 120 miles per hour with gusts up to 140 miles per hour early on, and then later on 80 to 95 midday and 65 to 80 later on up there. So definitely chilly up there. Wind chill right now, are you ready for this, Matthew? -53.
That's
up there on the summit of Mount Washington.
It's invigorating.
It is. They just had another gust of 128 miles per hour in the last 10 minutes. So,
really?
Yeah, you can go onto their website, and it has this little, charts. Like you're looking at all the info there, and it tells you where the wind is coming from and wind speed, and 10-minute gusts, and the 24-hour gusts. So it's pretty cool. I like to take a look at that.
Is that mountwashington.org?
Mountwashington.org.
Awesome. No, yeah, that seems like a really cool resource.
It is. It's great. Just because I'm always curious about the wind.
Right.
Up there. So I'm sure it'll just be it'll be interesting up there on the summit today. So there you go. So that is our weather forecast, and we'll keep you up to date of the weather forecast throughout the program, plus many other things. Many other things.
Many things.
You know what I want to do though, Matthew?
You got a fever?
I got a fever, and the only cure is watch and win.
I love it.
So give us a call at 603-356-6619. I think a lot of people have us on speed dial.
They should, yeah.
Well, I don't even know if speed dial even exists. It used to be. When I was a kid, we had speed dial. But now when your phone, you just boop, they probably have it programmed in as either outside TV.
Probably have like a contact in there.
Yeah, exactly. Or watch and win.
You just hit call.
So you can do that. Or, I remember when I used to try to win stuff on our radio station when I was a kid. And, well, actually, no. I lie.
You lie. Oh, yeah. Was it the dial phone?
Oh, I remember when we got touch-tone phones. I think I was like 17. It was like, woohoo! I can call my friends quicker now.
That's unreal.
Oh, yeah? I can still remember most of their phone numbers, too, which is so funny. But, I can't remember, I think my wife's phone number now because it's in my phone.
Human brain's a marvelous thing.
It is. So, all right. In honor of the late, great Larry King, can you tell us what city hosted his first professional media gig? Was it Atlanta, Georgia? Was it Portland, Maine? Was it Miami, FLA? Or was it Detroit, Michigan? So, which city hosted his first professional media gig? Good morning, White Mountains Today.
Hey, I'm streaming, and the question hasn't come out yet.
We talk too much, Rob.
We talk too much.
We talk too much.
I think that's what it is. So
we go on and on. What were we even talking about?
we were talking about what were we talking? Dial phones.
Dial phones. That's right.
That's what it was. So
Rotary phones.
yeah.
This is hilarious. It's like going back through time.
That's right. Yeah, and Larry King, we're going back through time. So do you have an answer for us?
Is it Atlanta, Georgia?
Is it Atlanta, Georgia? No, not Atlanta, Georgia. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
Yeah, it was down in Miami, Florida.
Miami, FLA? Let's see. Yes, it was Miami, Florida. Absolutely. And who's on the phone this morning?
This is Pat.
Hey, Pat, how are you this morning?
Oh, doing great, doing great.
Well, that's awesome. So you're our first qualifier this morning.
Excellent.
And Larry King was on it disappeared. But so you are our first qualifier, WAHR. Our first qualifier for 2 passes on the snow coach and 2 passes to Great Glen Trails.
There we go.
Well, looking forward to going up.
There you go. Well, hang on the phone. We'll get some more information from you. So
It's all about timing. I just, I got the order wrong. I should have kept this up, then gone to this. Rob.
that's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
man.
It's going to have to
It's
be.
okay.
Hey.
So, Larry King kind of surprised at that, and it was a couple whammy, him and Hank Aaron.
Yeah, like
So,
right back to back.
that was a shame. Would have loved to have seen Hank Aaron play. I saw somebody posted on Facebook, and they had actually gone, like they were 12 years old, went to a Red Sox game, and they were playing Atlanta or whoever. I think it was Atlanta.
The Braves,
that Hank Aaron played for. So
That's like a once-in-a-lifetime thing.
yeah, it's the icons. When you're able to go to a game and see the icons play. So, alrighty, we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
White Mountains Today is brought to you by the Eastern Slope Inn. Enjoy spacious suites and full kitchens in the heart of North Conway Village. And by Attitash Mountain Village. Reconnect with family and nature at our White Mountain, New Hampshire resort.
Plan a winter getaway to the heart of North Conway Village at the Eastern Slope Inn Resort. This historic inn offers sparkling, clean, spacious suites with full kitchens and modern amenities, including an indoor swimming pool and hot tub. Walk to village shops, restaurants, and outdoor activities. Book your North Conway escape. Prices start as low as $129 per night. Go to esi.vacations.
USAA Insurance for this season. When being a fan on a budget gets tough, our agents do the legwork so saving on auto insurance is easy. USAA. What you're made of, we're made for.
Cranmore Mountain Resort wants you to enjoy the thrill of winter safely. Some things at the resort are different this year in response to COVID-19, but some things are the same. Cranmore is the most fun on snow with great skiing and riding on a mix of classic New England trails, wide open cruisers, glades, and terrain parks. Beginners love the dedicated learning area with its own chairlift and gentle beginner-only terrain. Cranmore is the best place for all ages to learn to ski or ride. And Cranmore's tubing park offers huge thrills off the ski slope. What's different? Passes, tickets, rentals, lessons, and more must all be reserved online in advance. Face coverings are required, and social distancing measures have been implemented. There will be limited access to indoor facilities, and dining options work a little differently this year. Enjoy the most fun on snow by planning ahead. Read need-to-know information at cranmore.com.
Oh, just one.
Jake from State Farm, it's the least I can do. You really did me a solid with that, Maya markdown on my insurance.
Here's the deal, Maya. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right.
No, really, there are no markdowns, just great rates.
Pull around back in 20 minutes. I'll hook you up with the good parts.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
On today's program, we are playing Watch and Win. It's fun, it's interactive, it's all of those things, and you, that's right, you can win great prizes, but there are rules we have to follow. 1 win per household per 30 days, please. No Hagen prizes. When we qualify people for prize drawings, you can qualify once per drawing per household unless otherwise specified. You cannot win more than one prize from the same prize sponsor in a year. For example, if you win a gift certificate to a restaurant restaurant, you can't win another one from that same restaurant for the next 12 months. You gotta learn to spread the love, man. To win, your answer must match our answer. We try our best, though sometimes we make mistakes. The show director, or the supreme chancellor, as I like to call them, is the judge, and their rule is final. Prizes are non-exchangeable or redeemable for cash, and White Mountains TV is not liable for unredeemable prizes. That is all of them. Now get ready to play, because our next Watch and Win contest, showdown, whatever, is right around the corner, and you're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned right here on White Mountains Today.
The way it was is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
And welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. It is Sunday. Sunday. And, there's some people going to watch some football today. It's one of those football days.
One of them
and
playoff.
A couple teams, some teams playing.
Some teams.
Should be, there were like 4 of them.
I'm actually, if I didn't have a hockey game to watch today, I'd probably ponder watching probably the 6 o'clock game.
The 6 o'clock?
Well, and for the sake of context, I think we'll hold off on who might be playing then. And I think you'll see later.
Okay, I won't.
But I'm looking for. I don't know. It's I don't really follow the NFL, but the playoffs seem interesting this year. There's a lot of different plot threads.
And yeah, exactly. And so I don't watch a lot of football. The boys do, and but I've been watching it. I've been enjoying it, and just I love watching a good game.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than watching a bad game, I guess is the best way to describe it. And it's a lot of fun too. I like watching games that I have no stake in.
Yes.
And so you can just kind of watch it and go, wow, that was a fabulous play. Oh, well, they had a fabulous play. So I really enjoy that. Yes, I enjoy watching my team. But
well, there's a level when the bias kind of comes in, So like when you're neutral-headed watching a game, you appreciate the highs and the lows more. I would say in general.
Oh, exactly, because when it's the whole thing, with that wasn't holding. Come on, no, Patriots would never hold, and then they're playing whoever, San Francisco or whatever. Oh, San Francisco is holding all over. So that's why I like watching, the non.
I don't blame you.
I don't want to call them non-games because they're definitely games. So, hey, you know what I want to do? I want to take a look outside right now and see how it's changed. That hasn't changed too much, but that is our North Conway Village live cam, and you see Mount Cranmore in there. You can see the fine shops in North Conway, including Zeb's General Store. And if you want to check out our live cam, you can do it 24 hours a day. You're like, but it's nighttime. Yeah, but there's lights in the streets, so it's cool to look at it at nighttime too. And you can do that on our website, whitemountains.tv, and that's thanks to our friends there at Zeb's General Store, an old-fashioned general store experience. You can shop online at zebs.com, and also by Cranmore Mountain Resort. You can purchase your lift tickets and Tubing Hill tickets online in advance at cranmore.com. So, I was thinking about that, about all this pandemic stuff, and what would it have been like 20 years ago, before we were, on the internet and everything else. I was watching American Pie, classic motion picture from 1999 or 98 or whichever it was. And, one of the main plot points is they're watching something on the internet, and it's this little tiny screen, and the picture is really grainy and everything else. And it was just so funny because that was cutting edge at the time.
Right.
And so I was thinking about what would it be like if we were, trying to have, meetings. I remember when I was, in college, and my girlfriend's dad, my then girlfriend, she's not my girlfriend anymore, was in New York, and like one day he flew to Dallas, had a meeting, and flew back, the same day, because that's what you did. You did,
You just
hopped on a plane and you had meetings. Airports, had special meeting rooms, so you could, rent that meeting room and everything else. And that's gone now, and you don't need that. And it would be interesting to know how we'd be doing. School and everything else. I think it would have been like, here's your packet. Come back and see us in a month with we'll give you another packet of stuff. So I mean, there's definite. For not wanting to be in the situation that we're in, but at least we can handle it and have meetings and buy stuff online and, go to your favorite business. So
there's a level where tech has kind of stepped in and helped out a lot.
Oh, absolutely.
Because the hand sanitizer, I don't remember that 15 or so years ago. I might, and I don't exactly remember.
I don't know if it. Well, no, I know it existed, but it just
wasn't commercialized, wasn't popularized.
No,
and I think. With Zoom and with like you said, buying things online, I think it's been great.
Right?
It's been, I mean, not great,
No, I know. Yeah, I know what you meant, Matthew.
This has not been great.
They knew what you meant.
Good.
They were at home going, I agree.
You
with
know
Matthew.
what you know what I
You know what you mean. So, hey, also we can talk about our snow report and buy your tickets online. Look at that right there. And our snow report is presented by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area. They were voted best grooming and scenery in the East by Ski Magazine. This winter, get out of the house and into the woods. Plan ahead at BrettonWoods.com, just 35 minutes from North Conway. So, taking a look at what they've got going on up there. Look at that, 54 trails open, 6 of their lifts going 346 acres. It got an inch of snow, nice coating. It's always nice to get that. And that adds to the 18 to 20 inches they got in the last 7 days. Packed powder and an 18 to 36 inch base depth up there at Bretton Woods. And of course, the conditions, being great. And the groomers got out there overnight. They say you can expect solid packed powder conditions on the trails and glades with a thick cord on the groomed trails. I kind of like that. So, but most open terrain in New Hampshire up there at Bretton Woods. And they just added some fresh tracks on Joseph's Run or Little Tucks. And they're still making snow. Still adding snow. I mean, these conditions, just add to that. So they added Star King and Alpine Gardens. So, Star King. So, and all that's happening up at Bretton Woods. Cranmore Mountain in North Conway is now at 30 trails, 6 lifts going today, 100 acres. Machine groomed 12 to 16 inches of base there. When did we get that the rainy, snowy stuff? When was that? Was that last Saturday? It was last Saturday.
Yeah, it was last weekend.
So it was 8 days ago. So okay, I was trying to remember that. So Cranmore Mountain, and of course they same thing. They have been making snow all week, and of course they also have been grooming it. So definitely want to check that out. Up there at Cranmore. So they added they added Kessler, Macaroni, Gentoo, and Chinstrap. Now there's a good question for you, Matthew. What are Macaroni, Gentoo, and Chinstrap?
What are they?
What are they?
I mean, they're ski trails, aren't they?
They're ski trails, but they're also something else. What are they named for?
Food. Wait, no, say it again. Say them all again.
Well, Macaroni,
yeah,
Gentoo, and Chinstrap.
I don't know. I really don't.
Oh, Matthew.
Oh, no. What is, oh, no.
Oh, no, I'm not telling you right now.
I'm
I
scared.
have stumped Matthew.
I'm legitimately scared.
Yeah, you're legitimately scared. But, so yeah, you can check out those trails. Like I said, they've been doing a lot of grooming. The tubing park is open today from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Tubing park tickets are limited, and they are in high demand, so you definitely want to give them a call if you want to do that. And a lot of options for food and beverage, which is kind of cool. They've added kind of a food truck alley that they have there, featuring Cheese Louise and Tin Can Co., located right there from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. So plenty of opportunities for skiing and eating and riding and more at Cranmore Mountain. King Pine Ski Area closing in. They've got 15 trails open, 4 lifts going today, 42 acres, 1 inch in the last 72 hours, and 12 to 24 inch of base depth, and of course machine groomed that they've been doing, where they were able to get out there. The skiing was great yesterday, and they have areas with fresh snow with some man-made snow on top. And the snowmaking team is getting close to finishing up. They have 2 remaining trails, Pitch Pine and Pine Brule, that they're adding some snow to. Look at that. That's probably one of those trails right there. And that will move them up to 100%. So they'll be excited. We're all going to be excited about that. And they do have private lessons for skiing, and beginner group lessons are available on weekends. But make sure you give them a call about that ahead of time. And don't forget, if you need anything, they have their back shop. When you need some gear, you can check that out at King Pine. Take a look at cross-country conditions today. Bretton Woods has 26 of their trails open. 21 of those trails are track set. 26 of those trails, that's 100%, are skate groomed. And 3 to 5 inches of recent snowfall there. And it's machine groomed and packed powder up at Bretton Woods. Take a look at Bear Notch Ski Touring. Machine groomed packed powder, and they're grooming on the Waterfall Trail today, did. The Experimental Forest Trail, East Albany Brook Trail, Lower Fields Trail number 11, and the Scenic and Simple Upper and Lower Saco River Trails. And they groomed Yates Farm on Thursday, and of course the way the snow is right now, that grooming holds up very well. So that's what they're doing up there at Bear Notch Ski Touring. Great Glen Trails has all their trails open, 45 kilometers, 16 kilometers of track, 17 kilometers are skate groomed. They've got 45 kilometers of snowshoeing for you. The Snow Coach Tour is open. That's right, open. So is the Tubing Hill. No fat biking at the present time, but plenty of things to do in the out of doors at Great Glen Trails. And Jackson Cross Country is now up to 89 kilometers open, 50 kilometers groomed, 20 kilometers is track set, and they've also got 7 inches of snow in the last 7 days at the higher elevations. They did wicked good up there. And 4 to 10 inches from on the ground up there. And as they said, they hit the snow groomers because of the temperatures. They could hit the trails right away. And so they were grooming all throughout the night, so they were able to get some long routes to the village and the Ellis River corridor. And the Freeman Frost White Mountain Classic Race Tour is happening over 9 days. They're doing it over 9 days this year, the 23rd to the 31st. So it's an out and back on buggy for 21 kilometers. So that's a lot of skiing, but great skiing that they have there, and a whole bunch of trails open for you at Jackson Cross Country. And Purity Spring Cross Country and Snowshoe, 10 kilometers is groomed for cross country. 16 kilometers is open for snowshoeing, firm conditions. And the Toco Dome ice skating is open, so the temperatures have cooperated with them so they could get the ice skating rink open down there at Purity Spring.
9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
9 to 9.
I'm biased with my skating. Go get some skating.
Wow. Are you a good skater?
No. I am not. I can barely skate backwards, and I haven't skated in probably 2 years, but
wow.
I want to. I was going to this year, but it's just not a fan of going indoors places where there are crowds.
Yeah, I don't know when the last time I ice skated. It was a while.
It's fun. I mean, I don't know. It
is fun.
It's kind of relaxing sometimes, I feel like.
Yeah, I'm kind of one of those whoa skaters.
I feel that. Just got to give it some time, Rob.
I know.
No, that's all good.
I know. I fell on an ice skate when I was a kid, so.
I did too. You say you fell?
Yeah.
I
caught the front edge of the skate and then fell backwards onto the point.
Ooh.
True story.
That sounds really.
Oh yeah, that was bad.
That was bad.
That was bad, and yeah.
Don't do that at Toco Ice though.
No, well, as I said, skating was a bummer. So
I'm sorry, Rob. I didn't mean to bring it up.
No, it's okay. It was me. It was all my fault. It was operator error.
It's not your fault, Rob.
Yeah, it was all my fault. Hey, it's not my fault. is going up on the Snow Coach, and we have 2 passes we're going to give away today. And, of course, it's a motorized sightseeing tour above treeline on the Mount Washington Auto Road, plus 2 trail passes to Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center. And they've got cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, fat biking, and more at the base of Mount Washington. So that's a nice prize. Nice prize to give away. So we're going to give that away to somebody this morning at the end of the program. So we'll take a qualifier. You are a qualifier. And you'll call us at 3566619 in the 603 area code. I think I added an extra 6 in there. Okay, so remind us, it's NFL playoff game day. While the Green Bay Packers will face off against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers around 3, who's playing later on tonight. And I almost spilled the beans on this. So good thing.
You probably could have, and I was a little weird about it. But.
So, no, and who's playing later on? So, 6 teams. Tampa Bay. That was a game last week, that Tampa Bay Buccaneers game. That went back and forth and back and forth. And Tampa Bay prevailed.
Two greats battling.
Yeah. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you know who's playing later on tonight?
I think I do.
And who would that be?
Chiefs. Is it the Bills and the Chiefs?
Is it the Bills and the Chiefs?
Of course, it's the Bills and the Chiefs.
It is the Bills and the Chiefs. And I think from the word I hear, that's going to be if you were to choose one game, that's the game to watch.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
It certainly is. That's the one.
That's the one. And who's on the phone this morning?
My name's Mike.
Mike, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. And where are you calling from?
From Madison.
Calling from Madison. How's the weather in Madison this morning?
Pretty cold and calm this morning, but it's chilly.
It is. It's definitely chilly. And you going to get outside today? You're going to sit and hang out and watch them football games?
I'll be inside most of the day today, thank you.
Well, there you go. Well, if you have to go outside, it's brisk. It's brisk. So.
Yes, it certainly is. Thank
All right, we're going to get some more information from you. So, so two games. They should be good games.
They should be good games. You know, I'm not a big Buffalo guy, but it'd be interesting to see what they do tonight.
Oh yeah, I'm curious. I've been kind of following up, and I of course can't remember the names, but
Josh Allen,
a family friend, good friend of my son's, his cousin is one of the hot quarterback prospects.
Really?
Yeah, he'll go pretty high in the draft. So, and I apologize for not knowing his name, but it's because he has a different last name. So,
all good.
But anyway, it's kind of a cool thing. So we're kind of watching him.
Congrats to you, man.
Yeah, and it's kind of fun. So, all right, we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Managing type 2 diabetes? You're on it. Staying fit and snacking light? Yep, on it there too. You may think you're doing all you can to manage type 2 diabetes and heart disease. But could your medication do more to lower your heart risk? Jardiance can reduce the risk of cardiovascular death for adults who also have known heart disease, so it could help save your life from a heart attack or stroke. And it lowers A1C.
Jardiance can cause serious side effects including dehydration, genital yeast or urinary tract infections, and sudden kidney problems. Ketoacidosis is a serious side effect that may be fatal. A rare but life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop taking Jardiance and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this bacterial infection, ketoacidosis, or an allergic reaction. And don't take it if you're on dialysis or have severe kidney problems. Taking Jardiance with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar.
Lower A1C and lower risk of a fatal heart attack?
On it with Jardiance.
Ask your doctor about Jardiance.
Plan a winter getaway to the heart of North Conway Village at the Eastern Slope Inn Resort. This historic inn offers sparkling clean, spacious suites with full kitchens and modern amenities, including an indoor swimming pool and hot tub. Walk to village shops, restaurants, and outdoor activities. Book your North Conway escape. Prices start as low as $129 per night. Go to esi.vacations.
Experience the latest Nordic skiing innovations, from skis to ski wax to tuning techniques, at the Gorham Bike and Ski Shop in Jackson Village, New Hampshire. Shop a huge selection of classic skate and touring gear and get outfitted with the latest in apparel, from technical to casual. Gorham Bike and Ski is a Swix and Fisher concept shop. It's the only place in the country where you can see and touch almost the complete line of Fisher skis, boots, and poles. Find out which is right for you by taking a demo go out on the Groom Trail Network right outside the door. Swix is the industry leader in innovative ski waxes and apparel, helping to provide in-shop ski tuning clinics for racers and quick tips for recreational skiers. When you have questions, the knowledgeable and friendly staff at Gorham Bike and Ski is there to help. They can also make your existing gear perform better with expert tuning, including base stone grinding and hot boxing. Gorham Bike and Ski, located in the Jackson Ski Touring Center in Jackson Village.
Not gonna lie, Jake from State Farm. That Daniel deal got me some sweet savings on my insurance.
Daniel, State Farm offers surprisingly great rates to everyone.
Sure you do. Tell you what, I'm not supposed to do this, but I'll let you try the chunk, honey.
Oh, I'm good. Here's the deal. Great rates, kinda our thing.
You wanna meet the queen?
I'm not dressed for that. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The reviews are in for the newest breakfast and lunch restaurant in North Conway, 27 North.
I like the small town vibe. It's a really friendly place. You know, it's a very eclectic menu, so you can get a little bit of everything. You know, you feel like you're at home.
Skills come out, the food's always really hot. It's very good. It stays warm the whole time. You got that sizzle in the plate.
It was amazing.
27 North in North Conway Village, behind Badger Realty.
Over 75 years ago, the Saunders family started White Mountain Oil and Propane to serve this community. White Mountain Oil and Propane was there to deliver range oil, install modern oil heating systems, and introduce new leading-edge appliances. Today, White Mountain Oil and Propane is still run by the Saunders family, and it's the area's premier energy retailer, delivering premium fuel products across northern New Hampshire and western Maine. 3 generations, that's dependability. That's White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you.
And let's take a look around the White Mountains, why don't we, right now? And here on White Mountains today, that's what we're going to do. We're going to take a look around the White Mountains, and that is brought to us by our friends there at White Mountain Oil and Propane. They've been serving this community for 3 generations. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you. And there's a beautiful shot of Conway this morning, and it is 14 degrees in Conway as we speak. And you can kind of make out that Mount Washington is there. Which is kind of cool. Just follow our favorite tree right there. Points right up to the summit of Mount Washington. And that is, that's Conway right now. Crisp morning. And I think have birds walked on there sideways? That is an interesting photo. And that is the summit of Mount Washington. And they are at -8 with a wind chill of below -50. But look at just the way the ice is crystal. Look at the ones on the left side.
Yeah.
The crystallizations there. That is amazing. And so that's up on the summit of Mount Washington right now. You can see they've got some snow and rime ice on the deck there. That's the deck behind it. And then the crystallization, which usually this camera doesn't get that.
No.
Usually this is the clear camera. So that's cool.
It's intense.
It's very cool. Very cold. And, of course, in North Conway, we're at 14 degrees right now. Crisp and clear in North Conway also. You can see it in the photo right behind me. That is, I just took it. I went outside and took that picture. I know. And, all right, so let's check out some news and events. News and events happening. And the Mount Washington Valley Chamber of Commerce is partnering with local ski and snowshoe members to offer family fun snow days, sponsored by Chalmers Insurance Group. As part of the event, Chalmers Chamber members, and Chalmers members too, but Chamber members, along with their family and even employees, can take advantage of some amazing opportunities from local alpine and Nordic resorts. These are pretty cool, including the next few days at Jackson Ski Touring Foundation, where they'll offer free access to ski trails. Then, on January 31st and February 1st, you can go to Bretton Woods, and they'll offer free access to their Nordic trails. All Chamber members and their family members are required to download a participation form, obtain their employer's signature, and bring the form with them to the Family Fun Snow Day to participate. Well, that's easy. The breakdown is under the news tab on whitemountains.tv. Has everything you need to know, including access to said form. So if you're a Chamber member, great opportunities to get up there and enjoy that. And thanks to the ski areas that are participating in that. It's kind of a nice, it's kind of a win-win.
Very generous.
Very win-win. And just a quick reminder that the Conway Scenic Railroad is operating weekend snow train excursions through the months of January and February. However, rides will expand between February 12th and the 28th, so even more. Trains will make 3 treks between North Conway's restored Victorian Station and Norcross Circle and the Attitash Whistle Stop near Bartlett. Guests can choose from the premium class, first class, and coach options, including seats in their Bud Vista Dome cars. Rondalee and Dorothea May, those are the 2 Dome cars. Layovers at Attitash are available. Skiers are welcome, and concessions will be available for sale on board. For more information, check out ConwayScenic.com. Wouldn't that be fun? Hop on there with your skis and go down to the ski area. That'd be fun. That'd be fun just to go and take a couple runs and come back, just because you get to ride the train. Hey, where are you going? I'm going skiing.
Riding the train to go skiing.
I know. I think that's really cool. So that'll be fun. And every Tuesday this winter at Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center is Nordic Meister Day. Ski against the clock in the skate and or classic division, choosing either the long course, the short course, or both. The series consists of 8 weeks of timed runs with participants' best age-graded time selected for a series and standings. Or you can join the untimed division just to get out each week and enjoy the trails. Great Glen Trails takes your safety seriously and ensures that strict COVID-19 protocol will be enforced. Registration is required and can be done by heading over to greatglentrails.com/Nordic Meisters. I like the untimed division. That sounds like my division.
Yeah, that's just. I was thinking that when I read the copy. You know?
Yeah, that's. And to get more details on these events, you can go to our website, whitemountains.com. How'd you do today, Rob? Well, I'm untimed. I'm in the untimed division, and you can just be like, you can't take my time.
Just having fun.
I'm just having fun. That's right.
Doing it.
But I know how fast I'm going.
That's right.
That's it. You know, basically the snow is melting under my skis because I'm going so fast.
Just fucking, yeah.
And hey, let's take another watch and win qualifier.
Yeah, let's do it.
2 passes to go up on the snow coach. You know what today would be a good day for?
Be perfect.
Oh, a perfect day to do the snow coach. And there are some, there's availability today. So you can try to win and then go a second time. Or today you might want to call up and say, hey, I want to go up on the snow coach. Perfect day for it.
Perfect day for the snow coach.
Perfect day. So we're going to give those away plus 2 passes to Great Glen Trail. So you can have a whole day of fun there at the base of Mount Washington. Okay, so here is our watch and win question. And, do I know this? I think I know this. Okay, this 1911 painting depicts a wooden covered bridge crossing the Saco River in what Carroll County town? And that's neat. I like that one. And the bridge looks more open than it is now if it's the bridge I am thinking of. So, crossing the Saco River.
The Saco.
The Saco. So, so it's, and I can tell a little story. I think I've told this story before, so I might not tell a story.
I don't know. Stories are good.
Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you know what town that's in?
I'll guess. Albany.
Is it in Albany? No, not in Albany. I think we're thinking the same bridge, but.
So I actually don't. Okay.
Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you know what town this is in?
Yeah, I believe that's Jackson.
Is that in Jackson? Nope, not in Jackson. There's a telltale thing in this picture that tells you which bridge it is. So, good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you know what bridge this is?
Conway?
Conway. Is it in Conway, Matthew? It is in Conway. Absolutely. And the easiest way to know that is because it's got the center support.
That's right.
You know, the Jackson Covered Bridge doesn't, and some of the others, like the Albany, doesn't have a center support. But it's got a center support there. So it's a double laminated arch bridge.
Ooh.
And who's on the phone?
Andy.
Hey, Andy, where are you calling from today?
Concord, Massachusetts.
Well, are you streaming us this morning?
Yes, I am, Rob.
Well, awesome. So so are you in Massachusetts this morning? What's the weather like down there?
It's cold.
It's cold. Well, it's cold up here too. So either way, it's cold. So so you knew that it was the Conway Covered Bridge, and so you are our next qualifier for the 2 passes up the snow coach and 2 passes to Great Glen Trails.
Great. Thank you, Rob.
Awesome. Hang on the phone. Get more info from you. Excuse me, but. And that river, that bridge is just after the confluence of two rivers, of the Swift River and the Saco River. And there was a great photo during one of those rainstorms in this fall, and the two rivers coming, and right where they met was literally because I'm going to say it was the Swift River was very muddy, but the Saco River was very clear, and there was almost a straight line where they two met. So at the confluence of the two rivers.
I hear that happens in some places.
Yeah.
I didn't know it happened up here.
Oh yeah, I'd never seen it. It was a great photo. I should have saved it because it was really cool. It's one of my favorite words, confluence.
Confluence.
Yeah. What's so funny is that you've got the Swift River covered bridge, and then you have the Saco River covered bridge, less than a tenth of a mile away, but they've changed names because it becomes the Saco River. So.
Fascinating.
Bridge facts.
I like the bridge facts, man.
Yeah, we try. Hey, you know what? We'll be back here in a minute, and we are going to chat with our friends up there on the summit of Mount Washington. Plus, of course, we're also going to be chatting with Don Bilger about what's happening up at the inn at Whitney's Farm. And we're going to qualify some more people, all when we come back.
For 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
Windshield, take one. Hey guys, my windshield just got broken. I feel like I need to blow off some steam. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Mr. Blanks, there's no need to be stressed. Geico makes it easy to file a claim online, on the app, or over the phone.
Yeah, but what if I never hear back? That's gonna make me want to go, check.
Nope, your Geico claims team is always there for you.
That makes me want to celebrate with some fireworks. 5, 6, 7, go. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah!
Geico. Great service without all the drama.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Head to Deacon Street in North Conway Village for this thick cut of tender pork, char-grilled and finished with a sweet bourbon glaze, paired with a Templeton rye, or fresh salmon blackened in a cast-iron skillet, paired with a French martini. For dessert, a chocolate bag paired with a Maker's Mark Manhattan. Full menu at deaconst.com. Head to McGrath's Tavern Irish Pub and Restaurant for their made-from-scratch chicken cordon bleu. It's a tender breast of chicken stuffed with ham and Swiss cheese, coated in panko breadcrumbs, and topped with a Dijon cream sauce. Located on Route 16302 in North Conway. Stop by Almost There Sports Tavern and Restaurant in Albany for their famous chicken wings, barbecue steak tips, or the Grand Slam Burger, a half pound of Angus beef loaded with toppings, and a side of thin-cut homemade onion rings. Wash it down with a Tuckerman Pale Ale brewed just up the road. The talented staff at Margarita Grill in Glen takes amazing fresh and local ingredients and turns them into these mouth-watering fajitas. Sizzling sautéed onions and peppers, fajita sauce, jack cheese, garden greens, and fire-roasted tomato salsa, wrapped in flour tortillas. Full menu at margaritagrilLNH.com.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit thevalleyoriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
Welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. And we're going to go to the very windy Mount Washington and say good morning to Nicole. Nicole, how are you?
Good morning. As you said, quite windy up here.
Quite windy. And Nicole was the only one awake at the observatory, whichever you want to say, when you had that peak gust of 157 miles per hour.
Yes, so we were all awake shortly before that, but our night observer did go to sleep, and our intern took a nap, and we weren't expecting to gust again. We were at 151, and we were all very happy with that. So
yeah.
The other two, they went to bed, and I was awake by myself for 157.
That's cool. See, that's a good thing. You can be like, I was awake for it. And that's the biggest gust since last year, right? What was the big one last year, 172?
I know of 140, I believe, 7 during Isaias.
Okay.
But I don't know before that, just because I was hired back on in June.
Yeah, because I can't remember. But 157, that's a lot.
Oh yeah, my previous highest gust was only 133.
Wow. So there you go.
I beat it by a lot.
You did. And it looks very icy and cold. And what's the weather looking like for today up there?
Yes, so today we're going to be mostly in the clouds under mostly cloudy skies and only a small chance of snow showers. Temperatures hovering around the mid-single digits above, and winds are going to be dying down. We saw our highest wind gusts already, and so we expect them to be decreasing to about 80 to 95 miles an hour by midday and then 65 to 80 miles an hour by late. And the wind chill should be rising. Right now we're at 55 below. And hopefully it'll be rising up to about 20 below to 30 below.
Well, there you go. So kind of chilly though up there. And
we do have a.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
We do have a wind chill warning in effect until 9 p.m. today.
Yeah.
So if there's anybody thinking about coming up, it is very windy, very cold, and pretty extreme up here today.
Absolutely. So you'd have to be very precautious if that's what you're going to do. And what about us down here in the valley? We're not going to have gusts like that, though.
No, you won't have gusts like that, but it is going to be quite windy down there as well for valley standards. So today, you're mostly sunny, highs in the upper teens, and those winds are at 20 to 25 miles an hour out of the northwest, possibly gusting up to 50 miles an hour, which again is quite windy by lower elevation standards.
Absolutely.
And then overnight, mostly clear, upper single digits above, and those gusts continuing around 40 to 30 miles an hour after midnight.
Yeah. All right. So a little bit of a difference between us and you.
Yes, but similar trends.
Similar trends. That's exactly it. Well, we were looking at the observatory deck photo. And we were saying that window usually doesn't ice up, but that one looks like birds walked on it with all the crystallization in that photo.
Oh yeah, we're definitely icing up here. I did take a very awesome video this morning and posted it on our social media. So if you are interested in what it looks like outside today, head over to Mount Washington Observatory on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram.
I think it will do that. I saw that there was a photo of you yesterday on Facebook.
Yes.
Looking. You had a book or something you were reading, I think, is what it was. Outside.
I was looking at the sling psychrometer.
Oh, the sling
that we use every hour.
Which is cool, and you guys still use a sling psychrometer. Literally, it's like a manual thing to measure the humidity, isn't it? The humidity.
Yes, it's the what's called dry bulb temperature and wet bulb temperature, and so between those two temperatures, one has a wet sock on it, and we evaporate it by slinging it around in a circle.
Yep.
And the difference between those two temperatures is what gives us humidity and dew point.
But what's fascinating is that you're using what would technically be like old technology as opposed to just having a gauge, and because it's more accurate.
Yeah, I mean we're able to in the moment fine tune and make sure that we're getting the most accurate data and kind of quality control that, as opposed to some sensors that maybe we're going to get iced over and not operate as accurately up here on Mount Washington. So it's definitely awesome that we're able to continue that.
Yeah, very cool. Well, Nicole, you have a fun day today, and be proud of your 157. You know, you can tattoo it on your arm or something. 157. and I'm sure we'll talk to you soon.
Yep. Have a great day.
Have a great day. Nicole Tallman up there on the summit of Mount Washington. And next time she's on, she'll show us her new tattoo that says 157 right across the arm. So, that's cool. Not a lot of people get a chance to experiencing that. Even if you're inside the building, you're going to know that it's blowing at 157. So, all righty. And should we qualify somebody else?
Let's do a quick qualifier.
Quick qualifier. So I was going to say the question. No, the prize: 2 passes to the Snow Coach on Mount Washington, plus 2 passes to Great Glen Trails. So we will give that away today from one of our qualifiers, and we've had 3 so far: Pat, Mike, and Andy. So,
the Dudes Club.
According to a state of New Hampshire wildlife directory, a Procyon
lotor, I think.
Procyon lotor is what? Is it a raccoon, a red fox, a beaver, or a peregrine falcon? And I have no clue on this one. And
it's a good thing there's 4 options.
Procyon lotor. I'm trying to figure out what is the key. There's usually one of the, of those that then gives you the hint of what it is. So Procyon. Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you know what a Procyon lotor is?
I'm going to say D.
A peregrine falcon. Is it a peregrine falcon? No. That was my first thought, that it was the peregrine falcon. When I first looked at it, I thought it was Red Sox. So I'm like, good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you know what it is?
It's a raccoon.
Is it a raccoon?
Raccoon.
It is a raccoon. Wow.
Racky.
I don't know what would have given that away to me, but I don't think anything. Who's on the phone?
Deb Lavender.
Hi, Deb. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Good. Where are you calling from?
Calling from Little Off West Side Road, Brook 2 Village.
Well, there you go. So right here in North Conway-ish.
That is correct.
Absolutely. And you going to get outside today?
I'm not so sure with that wind.
Not so sure. We can just go outside and stand outside for like 30 seconds and go, oh, I went outside today. I was there. So, that's cool. And so you're our next qualifier for our Watch and Win.
Excellent.
Excellent. Hang on the phone. Get some more information. Procyon lotor.
Procyon lotor.
Yeah. So I was then thinking, since it wasn't the peregrine falcon, it was the red fox.
Right.
That the lotor is what threw me off.
Yeah,
because usually that kind of gives it away, like,
if it reminds you of another animal or something like that, right? Like Alsace. Yeah, no, when I made it, I was like, this sounds nothing like what I would think a raccoon's name would be. So.
Right. There you go.
Fun.
Hey, but we'll take more qualifiers a little later on, too, and back here in a minute with Don Bilger.
Bear Notch Ski Touring Center in Bartlett hosts skiing and snowshoeing the way it was meant to be, on 65 kilometers of expertly groomed trails with spectacular riverside views, pristine waterfalls, picturesque flat meadows, and exciting hills. This winter, Bear Notch has modified operations to make safety first and foremost for skiers and staff. Purchase an affordable season pass for hassle-free access to the trail system by calling 603-374-2277. Only a very limited number of day passes will be issued each day and must be reserved in advance, also by phone. You will not be able to ski unless you have a season pass or reservations for day passes. All public indoor areas at Bear Notch are closed this winter. Rentals are available for Learn to Ski packages only. Reservations are required for all lessons and tours. Bear Notch Ski Touring takes this virus very seriously, but believes with precautions, people can and should still enjoy outdoor sports safely. For all reservations, call 603-374-2277. Visit BearNotchSkiTouring.com for more info and trail conditions.
Managing type 2 diabetes? You're on it. Exercising often and eating healthy? Yep, on it there too. You may think you're doing all you can to manage type 2 diabetes and heart disease. But could your medication do more to lower your heart risk? Jardiance can reduce the risk of cardiovascular death for adults who also have known heart disease, so it could help save your life from a heart attack or stroke. And it lowers A1C.
Jardiance can cause serious side effects, including dehydration, genital yeast or urinary tract infections, and sudden kidney problems. Ketoacidosis is a serious side effect that may be fatal. A rare but life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop taking Jardiance and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this bacterial infection, ketoacidosis, or an allergic reaction. And don't take it if you're on dialysis or have severe kidney problems. Taking Jardiance with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar.
Lower A1C and lower risk of a fatal heart attack?
On it with Jardiance.
Ask your doctor about Jardiance.
This is Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro. Family recipes from New York's Little Italy. Passed down through generations. The best tomatoes, cheeses, olive oils imported directly from Italy. Combined with the best homemade pasta, fresh cut steaks, veal, chicken, seafood, and Marcello's famous Italian meatballs. An elegant bistro. Tuscan Patio and Twilight Wine Garden offer wines straight from the vineyards of Tuscany. An espresso martini, local brew or specialty cocktail at a lavish indoor bar. Authentic Italian gelato, homemade cannolis, tiramisu, and espresso.
I've lived in the Bronx since I'm 3 years old, close to Arthur Avenue. This is the real deal. This is Italian food.
Now take the amazing flavor of Chef Vito Marcello's pasta sauces and dressings home with you. On sale at the Bistro and in stores around New England. This is Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro, CV Street, North Conway Village.
Here's a recipe for winter fun. Take New Hampshire's most magnificent landscape found only at Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center. Add in perfectly groomed cross-country skiing trails, squeals of delight on the Tubing Hill, and breathtaking views on our one-of-a-kind snow coach up Mount Washington. Blend in the Glenview Cafe and Outfitter Shop, and the final ingredient is your happy family. How sweet it is. Great Glen Trails. Come for the beauty, stay for the fun.
Tasha, did you know Geico could save you hundreds on car insurance and a whole lot more? So what are you waiting for? Hip Hop Group Tag Team to help you plan dessert?
French vanilla, rocky road, chocolate, peanut butter cookie dough. Scoop that is, scoop that is, scoop that is, scoop that is, scoop shakalaka, 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 shaka, scoop shakalaka, shakalaka, shakalaka.
Geico. Switch today and see all the ways you could save.
It's no wonder so many people come to play and plan to stay at the Woodstock Inn Brewery. Enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at a award-winning restaurant set inside an authentic 1890s train station with seasonal outdoor dining options available, plus a function room for parties, weddings, or corporate events. Daily tours of the brewery are available, where you'll learn about our history, process, canning line, and sample some of our beers, like Pig's Ear Brown Ale, 4,000-footer IPA, Moody Brew, or Mosaic Papaya Pale Ale. A variety of seasonal and limited release beers like Lost Time and Exit 32 are available on tap and in our gift shop. With weekly entertainment, 40 unique rooms and suites, and a location central to many of the area's favorite family-friendly attractions, the Woodstock Inn Brewery is the perfect base camp for your next White Mountains adventure. Visit WoodstockInNH.com. Woodstock Inn Brewery, powered by New Hampshire.
And welcome back. Just after the 8:30 hour, I guess. 8:30 hour? Our second hour. We're in our second hour of programming today. And Chris Proulx sat down with Don Bilger the other day from the Inn at Whitney's Farm. So he's going to give us kind of the scoop on the big rebranding there and all the things that they have going on. And the key word is delicious. So let's find out more right now.
Hey everybody, Chris Proulx in the North Conway studio, joined by a very special guest for an interview about farm-to-table eating. This is breaking news right here on White Mountains TV. We're going to bring in Don Bilger from what is now called Whitney's Inn and the Shovel Handle Pub up in Jackson. Don, how are you?
I'm great, Chris. How you doing?
I am
Happy
doing
holidays to you.
Thank you very much. Happy New Year to you. Let's get right into it. Whitney's Inn, located at the base of Black Mountain, Jackson, New Hampshire. Big news. Break it down for us.
Yep. I just one reason I just wanted to get on the air with you is just kind of tell you what we're excited about here at Whitney's Inn. This inn is on Moody Farm Road. It used to be called Moody Farm, and we have decided to bring back some of that heritage to the property. So back in the fall, we added some farm sheds. My wife fancies herself a farmer, so we have goats and chickens, and we have baby goats coming in the spring. We're going to be adding probably ducks and rabbits and pigs this coming spring as well. My wife and I are actually moving to the property. We're going to build a home there because if you're a farmer, you have to be where the animals are. So we're excited about that. We're going to incorporate additional gardens into the property, vegetable gardens. We're talking about adding some fruit trees, things like that. And all this goes to basically two purposes. One is to be an amenity for our guests. If they want to come over and they want to check out the farm, they can. We'll have tours of the farm. But secondly, as you said, we're going to look to do more farm-to-table type of things. You're going to be eating eggs from our farm in the morning at breakfast and your omelets. And unfortunately, for the chicken's sake, we may have some meat chickens in the Shovel Handle Pub and things like that. So and a lot of people obviously are doing this. But we were a farm. So if we were a farm, why not bring that back? So that's what we're trying to do here.
That is fantastic. And Whitney's Inn and the Shovel Handle Pub, which is your large pub on the same property, is all about heritage. Give us a little bit of background of the historical significance of Whitney's Inn and the Shovel Handle Pub.
Sure. The Whitney's and the Shovel Handle Pub have been around since 1842. I'm sitting right over to my shoulder over here is the Shovel Handle lift, which is the first overhead lift in North America. So it was a J-bar, and they raised the cable. They bought Sears shovel handles, and that's why we have the quirky name Shovel Handle Pub. But this has been an inn since the 1930s. The Whitneys took it over, converted it to an inn, and we're keeping that tradition going as well. I have to also do a shout out from my other property, the Inn at Jackson. If I don't say that, the employees over there are going to get mad at me. But we also 14 guest room bed and breakfast right on Main Street. But the Shovel Handle Pub, right now, we're unfortunately due to COVID, we're only open Fridays and Saturdays. So we open at 5 o'clock. It's American pub food. We're getting rave reviews on our chef Keith that does a great job. And so we are still doing weddings as much as we can. Unfortunately, we've had some recent cancellations, as you can imagine, but a lot of the weddings we had for 2020 we have moved into 2021. So we're looking to have 2 really good wedding years for 21 and 22. So we are a wedding venue as well. We do about 35 to 40 weddings a year.
Yeah, and I know you guys are usually very busy with those. So if you have openings, I would recommend to everybody watching this, get in there now. Reserve your wedding spot because they do fill up.
Yeah, and one thing I should also mention is because we do weddings a lot of times on Saturdays, is to keep an eye out for our ads in the Conway Daily Sun, also on our website, shovelhandlepub.com, just to make sure that we are open. We hate for people to drive up here and then find out that we're closed. So we try to post that as currently as possible so people know that a lot of times we're closed on Saturdays for weddings, but we are going to also be open every day during February vacation week. And hopefully we start getting some snow here. We'll open up the nights and hours as well.
That's fantastic. And one little tidbit too, you guys are known for live music. You have brought that back to the Shovel Handle. Yeah, the only thing the state is really regulating right now is you can only have solo acts. So you can't have more than one person playing. So we have incorporated a lot of the local musicians. We also bring musicians in from the Maine area, southern New Hampshire, sometimes Vermont. So we tried to, have a pretty good variety of music. It's going to be a lot of, pop and folk music and reggae's thrown in there. So, that's usually we have entertainment from 5:30 to 8:30. And so the one thing I should also mention, we are asking, a lot of restaurants are doing this, we limit the table time to an hour and a half right now, just because we are limited on tables. We want to get as many people into the pub as possible and enjoying themselves. Absolutely. And a small sacrifice to enjoy a fine evening at the Shovel Handle Pub. Definitely one of my favorites. You've got to check out the Post and Bean Barn. The atmosphere in there is incredible. And Don's staff is always serving up delicious, delicious food. So Don, this is huge news. Congratulations on the farm to table concept. We look forward to checking it out this summer. I don't know when you're going to sleep because we know you restaurateurs stay up late. Now you got to get up early to milk things and harvest the vegetables. So
yeah, sleeping's overrated, Chris. We all know that. I wanted to thank Outside TV. You guys have been great to us over the years. Obviously, we advertise on your station a lot. It's been beneficial for us as a business, and you guys, you and Deborah have been very supportive of us, and we really appreciate that. So thank you for that.
Oh, Don Builder, that hits right here, and we feel the same way about you, obviously. Love working with our local clients and really spreading the word of all the good things happening in the Mount Washington Valley, and the switch from Whitney's Inn to the farm at, what is it going to be called again?
The Inn at Whitney's Farm.
The Inn at Whitney's Farm, going back to its roots, a farm-to-table inn. So you'll be growing your own food there, and that'll find its way onto the tables of Whitney's Inn and also the Shovel Handle Pub. So, Don, thank you so much for sharing that information with us, and we'll talk to you soon. We'll visit you soon.
Okay, sounds great, Chris. We look forward to seeing you.
All right, you're watching White Mountains TV.
Jackson XC invites you to glide your way through winter. Leave every day behind and get out on the snow. Whether you have 30 minutes to yourself or a full day on the trails with friends, 6 feet apart of course, transport yourself and put a smile on your face on the trails at Jackson XC. Never skied? We can teach you. Love to ski? Let us challenge you on trails that range from Riverside up into the forests and back. One of the best things you can do for yourself is get a season pass. With 5 trail networks and more than 10 trailheads, your season pass lets you get out and go from easy access in-town locations as well as high elevation and remote access points. You'll find yourself skiing more with a pass, or pick up a day ticket from our outside ticket window and ski by the day, including on 2 for $21 Wednesdays. Jackson XC is a nonprofit organization dedicated to providing exceptional ski experiences, and we look forward to seeing you on the trails.
End your day in the White Mountains at the Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson. The Shovel Handle serves upscale American pub food in the incredible atmosphere of a restored 1842 post and beam barn. The food is great. Appetizers like loaded nachos, entrees like cedar plank roasted salmon, Maine blueberry and maple barbecue ribs, and Bourbon Street marinated sirloin tips, plus salads, sandwiches, pasta, and more. It's all served by a friendly and accommodating staff. Dine with views of Black Mountain, or relax at the bar with friends as live music plays in the background. The Shovel Handle Pub is one of New England's premier wedding venues. Located on site, Whitney's Inn offers overnight accommodations featuring 27 guest rooms, suites, and cottages, an outdoor heated pool and stocked trout pond. Alpine skiing and cross-country skiing are just outside the door, with hiking, golf, waterfalls, and summer attractions minutes away. Whitney's Inn and the Shovel Handle Pub, Jackson, New Hampshire.
Winter weather, outdoor activities, and indoor heat can be harsh on your skin, hair, and body. Here are 3 spa retreats which soothe, replenish, and restore, all in one location. FaceWorks Skincare Boutique pampers, nourishes, and balances your skin using advanced rejuvenation procedures including cupping, extraction, and glycolic peels. Try their soothing pedicures, brow and lash tinting, and waxing for healthy, relaxing results in their hygienic setting. Color Bliss is an intimate hair care salon serving one customer at a time in a safe, relaxing, sanitized space. In-depth consultations combined with expert color and styling techniques developed through 30 years of experience and training to deliver satisfying results. You'll love your hair. Advanced Skincare Center offers the most effective treatments available, including Ultherapy and cool sculpting, microneedling, and intense pulsed light treatments for hair removal, sun damage, and spider veins. With over 20 years of experience, they'll help you look and feel your best. FaceWorks, Color Bliss, and Advanced Skincare are located at 2977 White Mountain Highway, across from Delaney's. Call today for your special treatment.
I have the power to lower my blood sugar and A1C.
Because I can still make my own insulin, and Trulicity activates my body to release it, like it's supposed to.
Trulicity is for type 2 diabetes. It's not insulin, and I only need to take it once a week. Plus, it lowers the risk of cardiovascular events.
Trulicity isn't for people with type 1 diabetes or diabetic ketoacidosis. Don't take Trulicity if you're allergic to it. You or your family have medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop Trulicity and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, changes in vision, or diabetic retinopathy. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Taking Trulicity with sulfonylurea or insulin raises low blood sugar risk. Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, vomiting, belly pain, and decreased appetite, which lead to dehydration and may worsen kidney problems.
I have it within me to lower my A1C.
Ask your doctor about Trulicity.
To show up the show-off, do you need power or this? Optimum power. Because Duracell Optimum makes this RC truck even faster than Copper Top.
No! We have a winner!
This is Original, a Valley Original. This is family dining, fine dining, international seafood, steak. This is independently owned, right here and only right here. It's live music, a margarita, a martini, a local brew. It's fresh from the sea and farm to table. This is a Valley Original restaurant. Look for this flag over 20 of the Mount Washington Valley's best independently owned restaurants, or browse restaurants right now at thevalleyoriginals.com.
White Mountains Today is brought to you by the Eastern Slope Inn. Enjoy spacious suites and full kitchens in the heart of North Conway Village. And by Attitash Mountain Village. Reconnect with family and nature at our White Mountain, New Hampshire resort.
Walk to ski trails at award-winning Attitash Mountain Village in New Hampshire's White Mountains. Sparkling clean, spacious suites are perfect for families and couples. Rooms feature private kitchens and access to on-site amenities like outdoor hot tubs, indoor swimming pool, cross-country ski and snowshoe trails, and sleigh rides. Book your winter getaway. Prices start as low as $99 per night. Go to amv.vacations.
Good morning and welcome back to White Mountain Today here on White Mountain TV 16. I forgot where I was there for a second. Here on TV 16. And there's our view of North Conway Village right there. The sun is high in the sky. Look at the color of the sky this morning.
Beautiful.
Beautiful morning there. And taking a look at North Conway Village. Doesn't look windy in the video, but there's nothing to blow in the breeze there. So, but nice morning. 17 degrees now in the village of North Conway, but we are expecting some wind during the day today, so it will be a little bit chillier throughout the day. Rob Clark here with you on this Sunday morning, the 24th. 24th?
24th.
Oh, so it's, what is it?
Is there a day today?
Yeah, what's next Sunday? Is it Sunday the 31st? Next Sunday?
Yeah, 24 plus 7.
So we got another Sunday in there.
Another Sunday.
My whole life is based on Sundays. So.
Well, I mean, this is it right here.
And there's the other. There's Matthew, by the way. That was Matthew. Good morning, Matthew.
Whoa, good morning.
Well, how are you?
Rob and audience? I'm doing not too bad.
There you go.
Bruins got a good win last night. It seems like they can actually play hockey again.
There you go.
So thumbs up.
Because Matthew follows that hockey stuff I've heard so much about.
Yeah, that little kind of, I don't know, cult following of a sport that I.
Yeah, there's you and 6 other people.
That's right.
Are very excited about this. Hey, let's take a look at the weather outside. We see that beautiful shot of North Conway. And here's what's going to happen throughout the week. We have cold, high pressure building in from the west today with northwest winds. They'll gradually decrease throughout today and tomorrow. The low pressure will track to the south of New England on Tuesday, and then another storm will track to the south of New England on Thursday, which will bring more cold air dropping into the area behind it. So a little bit of a freeze, you might call it, during the week. And today we will be sunny with a high near 22 degrees. Wind chill values as low as -9. Northwest winds around 15 miles per hour becoming northwest in the morning. And then winds could gust as high as 30 during the day today. Tonight, the overnight, mostly clear with a low around 5. Wind chill value so as low as -2 because the winds will be at 10 miles per hour. Could get some gusts as high as 20 in the overnight. On Monday, we're going to be sunny with a high near 29 degrees. Wind chill value as low as -2. Winds 5 to 10 miles per hour on Monday. Monday night, mostly clear with a low around 5 degrees. Northwest winds around 5 miles per hour. But that's going to become calm. Just the word. I like the word calm. Tuesday, mostly, partly sunny with a high near 33. Wednesday, partly sunny with a high near 35. And then Thursday, partly sunny with a high near 34. So pretty much it's mostly sunny, partly sunny all week. And there's a slight variation between partly sunny and mostly cloudy or whatever it is. So, but that's what we have for the forecast for this week. And temperatures kind of hovering in the 30s, but getting cold at night. It's going to be cold. Up on the summit this morning, they're going to be mostly in the clouds under mostly cloudy skies with a chance of snow showers. They could get some snow accumulations from a trace up to an inch. And winds this morning, 100 to 120 miles per hour, could get some gusts up to 140. But then as the day wears on, the wind will die down 80 to 95 midday and 65 to 80 miles per hour later on. They had a peak gust at just after 5 a.m. this morning of 157 miles per hour up there on the summit. Fast. That is fast, absolutely. So that is our weather forecast. So coming up on the program, going to be chatting with Joseph Spaghetti Shed and Beth Cartadolan, letting us know all the things that she has to offer, including the fabulous Italian takeout that makes everybody happy at Joseph Spaghetti Shed. That's Joseph Sketty Shed. I almost said that.
Shed. That's
Sketty
great.
Shed. And also Watch and Win. We'll take some more qualifiers for the 2 passes for the Mount Washington Snow Coach, which of course is a motorized sightseeing tour above Treeline on the Mount Washington Auto Road, plus 2 tickets to Great Glen Trails, where you'll have a chance to cross-country ski, snowshoe, fat bike, do many things there on the summit, on the base of Mount Washington. Not a lot of cross-country skiing up on the summit, but tubing, doing some tubing. So we're going to do all that. But right now, let's take a look at our snow report and see what's happening at your favorite ski area. And our snow report is presented by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area. They were voted best grooming and scenery in the East by Ski Magazine. This winter, get out of the house and into the woods. Plan ahead at BrettonWoods.com, just 35 minutes from North Conway. You can also buy your tickets while you're online there. And they have 54 trails open now and the 6 lifts to get you to those trails. Totals up to 346 acres and 18 to 20 inches of snow in the past 7 days. It's packed powder and 18 to 36 inches of base depth up there. And of course, the weather was perfect for skiing yesterday and then perfect overnight for grooming. So they got the groomers out there, ran them over those trails, smoothed them out, put some fresh corduroy. And there'll be, I think there'll be people who are going to be all day up there at Bretton Woods. Cranmore Mountain now has 30 trails, 6 lifts, 100 acres, machine groomed in 12 to 16 inches of base depth. And same thing for them. They were able to get the groomers out there, plus the snowmaking crew has still been working around the clock and allowed them to expand even more terrain for the weekend. So with Seymour's double being open, they were able to add Kessler, Macaroni, Gentoo, and Chinstrap, just to confuse Matthew, to the trail count for the weekend. And they're currently making snow on several more trails, including the North Slope, Hurricane, Zips Trail, Snyder, Kandahar, and Emperor. Look for those to be added on. So, if you add Emperor to Macaroni, Gentoo, and Chinstrap, it should give you another clue as to what all of those have in common.
Is that from a Disney movie?
No.
That's all I had. All right.
So yeah, there you go. And don't forget, they do encourage uphill travel and want to make their guests traveling uphill are doing it safely. You must have a valid lift ticket or season's pass to do that. The tubing park is open, but make sure you call ahead for a reservation. And if you get hungry while you're there, check out their great food options.
Chili Mac.
Chili Mac.
I want Chili Mac right now.
Chili Mac is good. I've had the Chili Mac.
Chili Mac.
Good. And moving on to King Pine Ski Area, 15 trails open, 4 lifts, 42 acres of skiing, an inch of new snow for them in the last 3 days. Machine groomed, and they're skiing on 12 to 24 inches and grooming it, adding some snow. They have 2 more trails to get to their 100%, so they're adding some snow to that there. Also, the Pine Meadows Tubing Park is open today from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. The Purity Spring Resort and Snowshoe Reserve has been, they're grooming that, taking care of that. We'll talk about that in just a little bit while. The Pine Cone Cafe, you order online, you select your time, you pick up your menu, and what a great opportunity for that. All the ski areas doing a great job with accommodating food, which I think is that's an important part, but kind of a fun part of going skiing. I don't think my son could go skiing without getting chicken fingers. It's like, you just ate lunch. I know, but I got to get my chicken fingers.
You got to refuel on those that breaded chicken, man. I think with the lodges being pretty much close to being shut down, you got to kind of open up the options. So
absolutely.
They've done great. Everyone's done great.
So that's happening at King Pine. Taking a look at cross-country conditions, Bretton Woods now has 26 of their 56 trails open. Adds up to 42 kilometers. 32 kilometers are track set. 42 kilometers are skate groomed. And 3 to 5 inches of recent snow. And it's all machine groom and packed powder up there at Bretton Woods Nordic Center. Bear Notch Ski Touring is, they are out grooming with their Renovator, Tiller, and Tenderizer. And they're not giving that snow much of a chance to be hard. They're making sure that it's machine groom packed powder, and of course you'll be very impressed. And if you're a Bear Notch believer, meaning that you are a season pass holder, well, you can head over on to Bear Notch. And if you're not a season pass holder, they do have day passes, so you got to call ahead and reserve those. And they're grooming on the Waterfall Trail, Experimental Forest Trail, East Albany Brook Trail, Lower Fields Trail number 11. And the Scenic and Simple Upper and Lower Saco River Trails. So all that happening at Bear Notch. Great Glen Trails is 100% open with 45 kilometers, 16 kilometers track, 17 kilometers skate groom, 45 kilometers of snowshoe trails, and the snow coach is open, but I would definitely want to give them a call if you want to do that today, because I bet it's going to fill up pretty quick. The Tubing Hill is open. No fat biking today at Great Glen Trails. Jackson Cross Country is now up to 89 kilometers open, 50 kilometers is groomed, 20 kilometers is track set, and 7 inches of snow for them, and 4 to 10 inches of skiing up there. And I think I mentioned it earlier that the groomers, because the temperatures were just perfect for it yesterday afternoon, boom, they could get the groomers right out after the trails closed, so they're out there grooming, laying down. Look at that photo there. That kind of just tells you what Jackson Cross Country looks like up there. And the Freeman Frost White Mountain Classic Race Tour, which is a self-timed event, is going on between now and January 31st. So you can definitely check that out and go online, see which trails are open. Maybe your favorite is open. And if not, you can have a new favorite at Jackson Cross Country. Oh, there's the Freeman Frost White Mountain Classic Jackson Cross Country. 8:30 a.m. to 1:30, but it sounds like you can go for a while.
Right, yeah. So there may have been a potential little miscommunication, but yeah, it seems to be probably between 8:30, 1:30 up until the 31st. So.
Yeah, so that's really cool. So
tremendous.
And you can ski the course repeatedly if you're interested. Purity Spring Cross Country and Snowshoe has 10 kilometers groomed for cross country, 16 kilometers open for snowshoeing, firm conditions, and the Toco Dome is open for ice skating at Purity Spring Resort. Alrighty, so lots of things going on, and let's take another qualifier for our Watch and Win 2 passes for the Mount Washington Snow Coach. Take a trip right up Mount Washington to about treeline, just above treeline. And look at the view you get from up there. That's just crazy. Plus, we'll give you 2 passes to Great Glen Trails, where you can do cross-country skiing, snow tubing, fat biking, many things. You can hang out with these fine folks. Right?
That's right.
And all you have to do is answer our Watch and Win question. And this is our question, 356-6619 in the 603 area code. And of the New England formed musical acts below, which is internationally famous for acoustic hit More Than Words? Would it be the band Aerosmith, Extreme, Talking Heads, or Dropkick Murphys? Which one is an internationally famous for their acoustic hit More Than Words? And I'm thinking of a different song, I think, because
no, this is a great song.
I know.
How do you do it?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
I'm standing and it just came on.
Big stretch in the control booth.
So which band has the acoustic hit More Than Words? Aerosmith, Extreme, Talking Heads, or Dropkick Murphys?
Is it the Dropkick Murphys?
Is it the Dropkick Murphys, Matthew? No, not the Dropkick Murphys. So I'm thinking of a different song. So, good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
Aerosmith?
Is it Aerosmith? Nope. Nope, not Aerosmith.
Surprise.
That means it's either Extreme or Talking Heads. Do you have an answer for us?
Extreme.
Is it Extreme? It is. I wonder if it's the song I'm thinking of. It's a very slow acoustic.
More than words.
Oh, yeah, it is then. Okay. From Malden, Massachusetts.
You like my singing? Yeah.
I did not know that they were from Malden, Massachusetts. Who's on the phone today?
Jim.
Hey, Jim, are you calling from Malden, Massachusetts?
No, Glenn.
Calling from Glenn. All right. Well, maybe you used to hang out with Extreme, you know. That could be. And how's everything going for you today, Jim?
A bit nippy.
A bit nippy, it is. It is, but beautiful. It's just a beautiful northern New England day. So I think that we're all going to sit around and listen to More Than Words later on. So, Jim, hang on the phone. And so, yeah, it's like really, what was it, mid-'80s, right?
Yeah, it may have been the 90s, actually, because they
been
obviously
the 90s.
formed in the 80s, but
Yeah,
this
so
was kind
maybe-
of like a surprise, because they're pretty much like a power metal band, if
Yeah.
I remember. Not a very huge power metal band either, but
Right.
that
I don't think
song's-
I ever knew the name of the band. So,
Yeah.
I was saying to Matthew earlier, I was watching some 80s music videos the other day. There was a channel on my Roku, so I could watch 80s music videos and just remembering that we used to sit around and for hours just watching videos and it's the latest Billy Joel video and Uptown Girl featuring Christy Brinkley. It's like, wait, are they together? So and we were excited for him.
Right.
Way to go, Billy! You got yourself a girl. So
those music videos, man, those were big. That's like
though they were big,
been
and I
hours
actually saw the video, which I'd never seen before, to the Buggles video "Kill the Radio Star," which was the very first video ever played on MTV, and very kind of prophetic, whatever's the word.
Prophetic.
And it was true because video did kill the radio star because you kind of had to have that, that look and that vibe, and that's where some bands perhaps never should have become successful, but they had cool videos, and very interesting, very a blast from the past for me. So
nostalgia,
and probably for Jim too. We'll talk with him in just a minute. We'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Just one.
Jake from State Farm, it's the least I can do. You really did me a solid with that, Maya markdown on my insurance.
Here's the deal, Maya. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right.
No, really, there are no markdowns, just great rates.
Pull around back in 20 minutes. I'll hook you up with the good parts.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
King Pine Ski Area at Purity Spring Resort in New Hampshire is where generations of families from across New England have come to ski and enjoy winter fun. King Pine has impeccable ski conditions, terrain and trails for all abilities, professional ski instructors, and a friendly staff. King Pine offers skiing, snowboarding, snow tubing, cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, and ice skating. With so much to choose from, you'll want to stay slopeside at Purity Spring Resort. Discover your winter fun tradition at kingpine.com.
Before we talk about tax-smart investing, what's new?
Audrey's expecting.
Twins.
Maybe closer to the twins.
Change in plans.
At Fidelity, a change in plans is always part of the plan.
Climb aboard for a comfortable winter tour to an extreme world above treeline. Powered by a custom 4-track, all-wheel powered drivetrain, the 9-passenger Mount Washington Snow Coach transports guests into a treeless subarctic world at 4,200 feet for a truly unforgettable experience that anyone of any age can enjoy. Experience breathtaking views or Mount Washington's famous extreme weather. If you thought a summer drive on the historic Mount Washington Auto Road was amazing, you need to experience a winter tour on a Mount Washington Snow Coach.
Good morning. And you might be thinking to yourself, I'm hungry. I want something to eat. And, and you got a plan for tonight. You might be watching the big games, not the big game, but the big games today. And thinking, what am I going to do for food? Well, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed might be the answer for that. And Chris Brew sat down with Beth Carter-Dolan and found out this information.
Hey everyone, it's Chris in the North Conway studio, and I hope you're hungry because our next guest has the solution. It's Beth Carter-Dolan from Joseph's Spaghetti Shed in Glen, New Hampshire. Beth, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, Chris. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for joining us remotely. So talk a little bit about how your winter has been so far. What's your operation schedule? And for those who aren't familiar with Joseph's, tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, right now, we are continuing with our curbside takeout. We don't have any indoor dining at all, but it's working out really well. We've got it pretty well organized. Our full menu is available for takeout, and people can stop by and pick up a menu outside, or they can go on to the website, josephspaghettished.com, and they can find the full menu there. I have 2 phone numbers. Basically, they call the 383-6680 number. If that line is busy, it'll connect them to a different number. We take their order. We have assigned parking outside. And when everybody's food is ready, we just bring it out, put it on our little welcome table, and then they come up and they pick it up. So it's totally no hands-on.
Right.
The only time that we're in contact with folks is if they are paying with cash. And we gladly will take cash. We take credit cards or cash. So whatever's convenient for folks. And so far, it's going pretty well. So, and we also have, we're building the different items that we have in our freezer for folks to pick up. We have quarts of sauce, and we have individual portions of different items like eggplant or stuffed peppers or lasagna, individual chicken pot pies and beef pot pies, as well as family-sized portions of those. And if folks are up for the weekend and they want to have a big Italian dinner, they can always email me at josephspaghettished@gmail.com. They have all the options are there on the website, and they could order a family-sized lasagna with a family-sized salad and bread, and even dessert if they want. If they want to have us put the whole dinner together for them, they could pick it up and cook it at home. We could do that for folks as well.
All right, we're talking with Beth Carter-Dolan of Joseph's Spaghetti Shed in Glen, New Hampshire, making it easy to enjoy your delicious home cooking in the comfort of your own home. Beth, what are some of the best sellers right now? If you were to be ordering from Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, what would you be getting? What's popular? Give us some ideas for this weekend.
Our lasagna, we have a 3-meat lasagna, pepperoni, sausage, and hamburg in there. But if you wanted just a plain cheese lasagna, we can do that. Our eggplant parmesan is really popular. Our Italian chicken, which is similar to a chicken parm, except that the chicken is not breaded. That's topped with our homemade marinara sauce and cheese. We could do family size shepherd's pie for folks, or family size mac and cheese, or a chicken broccoli Alfredo penne that they can heat at home and serve. What we do ask, though, is if people are going to order these things, that they give us 2 to 3 days heads up notice so that we can get these things ready for them. And then these are things that they pick up and they heat at home. But we do need a little bit of notice because we don't have all that stuff on hand all the time, because we want to make sure that we are making it fresh. And so when folks are getting things, they're just made, they're fresh, and they're going to be the best they can be.
All right, so maybe about Wednesday, if you're watching this from your home in Massachusetts and you're planning your weekend up, you've got your ski days planned, your cross-country skiing, your alpine skiing, maybe your snowshoeing, give a call to Joe's Spaghetti Shed and they can have your food ready for the weekend as well.
Actually, the best way to get in touch with me, because I am closed on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and so we don't often get messages on my downstairs phone until, say, Thursday night. The best way for folks to get in touch with me to order is to email me, josephspaghettished@gmail.com. And then that way, if they have any questions, we can get a conversation going. And then we each have our record of what we've talked about, so everybody knows what's going on. And I see email pretty much every day, whereas a message on my phone may not get to me till Thursday evening. So the email is the best way to go about ordering.
And of course, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, one of the great local restaurants in town. And when you dine and you go local, you are supporting this local Mount Washington Valley community, which helps to make it such a vibrant and exciting place to visit and live. So how has your winter been going? Everybody's ready for this pandemic to be done, but I know you've been innovative and you seem to be making a go of it.
Yeah, it's been going well. There seem to be a lot of people around, and I think that the pandemic's getting old, and but I know people are still trying to be careful, and they're just figuring out, how they can get up here and how they can enjoy the skiing. And now Mother Nature is giving us a little bit more snow, so now our cross country is going to be a little bit busier. I think we're all just trying to do what we can do.
Absolutely.
The Valley, the Valley Originals. We're always in touch with each other. We're always supporting each other, and running ideas by each other, and still trying to do the things that we like to do for the community. It is a little bit more difficult now. We haven't been able to do a lot of our dine to donates and stuff like that. But once we get through all of this, hopefully we'll be able to go back to the way things used to be, and it'll be even better. So, but so far I cannot complain about the winter. People seem to be here and they seem to be hungry, so that's good.
All right. Well, Beth, before we let you go, you're one of the biggest New England sports fans that I know. You're particularly fond of the Boston Red Sox. What's your early prediction for the 2021 Boston Red Sox?
I don't even know. We'll see. We always need pitching, right? So, we'll see. And even though our Patriots are out, we're still watching Tom Brady, so that's a great thing.
That's right.
B12. He might be in a different color, but we're still supporting him.
We know he's got Patriot red, white, and blue under there somewhere.
Absolutely.
All right. Beth Carter-Joel and Joseph Spaghetti Shed, thank you so much for joining us. And one last time, if people want to get an order in, email it to
josephspaghettished@gmail.com.
And now there's a website where you can find that email address, I'm sure, as well.
Absolutely.
So, all right. Thank you so much for joining us, Beth, and we will talk to you soon.
Okay, thanks a lot, Chris. Have a great day.
You too. You're watching White Mountains TV.
It's no wonder so many people come to play and plan to stay at the Woodstock Inn Brewery. Enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at a award-winning restaurant set inside an authentic 1890s train station with seasonal outdoor dining options available, plus a function room for parties, weddings, or corporate events. Daily tours of the brewery are available, where you'll learn about our history, process, canning line, and sample some of our beers, like Pig's Ear Brown Ale, 4,000-footer IPA, Moody Brew, or Mosaic Papaya Pale Ale. A variety of seasonal and limited release beers like Lost Time and Exit 32 are available on tap and in our gift shop. With weekly entertainment, 40 unique rooms and suites, and a location central to many of the area's favorite family-friendly attractions, the Woodstock Inn Brewery is the perfect base camp for your next White Mountains adventure. Visit WoodstockInNH.com. Woodstock Inn Brewery, powered by New Hampshire.
Oh, just one.
Jake from State Farm, it's the least I can do. You really did me a solid with that, Maya markdown on my insurance.
Here's the deal, Maya. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right.
No, really, there are no markdowns, just great rates.
Pull around back in 20 minutes. I'll hook you up with the good parts.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
On today's program.
For over 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
This weather report is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
And welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16, Sunday the 24th, and a nice view outside of North Conway Village. And let's take a look at a couple things, but want to remind you that this segment of White Mountains Today is presented by Settlers Crossing. Gear up, gather around, or grab everyday essentials at Settlers Crossing. Tax-free shopping services and dining in North Conway. You can also check them out online at settlersgreen.com. And the snow report is coming right up, but first let's check out on the weather, or check in on the weather. Check out the weather, however you want to say it. Today, sunny with a high near 22 degrees, wind chill values as low as -9. North winds around 15, becoming northwest in the morning. Could get some gusts up to about 30 during the day today. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 5, wind chill values as low as -2, northwest winds around 10 with gusts as high as 20. On Monday, sunny with a high near 29, wind chill values as low as -2, winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And Monday night, mostly clear with a low around 5, and northwest winds also around 5. Tuesday, partly sunny with a high near 33. Wednesday, partly sunny with a high near 35. Thursday, partly sunny with a high near 34. And then Friday, mostly sunny with a high near 26. So that's your forecast for the week right there. And coming up on the program next weekend, make sure that you tune in, and we'll let you know what is happening with weather and ski conditions. We'll have the latest updates from the resorts. Plus, also local experts include guests from Color Bliss Hair Salon, Androscoggin Valley Hospital Audiology, M&D Playhouse, and Carroll County RSVP. Plus, of course, we've got Watch and Win, compete for prizes including trail passes, lift tickets, restaurant gift cards, and more. And all that is happening next weekend, Saturday and Sunday, 7:30 to 9:30. And let's take a look at our snow report. You can see a skier right behind me. And the snow report is presented by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area, voted best grooming and scenery in the East by Ski Magazine. This winter, get out of the house and into the woods. Plan ahead at BrettonWoods.com, and they're just 35 minutes from North Conway. They're skiing on 54 trails today at Bretton Woods. 6 of their lifts are going. 346 acres of skiable terrain now for them. It's packed powder and a base depth of 18 to 36 inches. Cranmore Mountain is skiing on 30 trails. That adds up to 100 acres. 6 lifts going a day. Machine groom, base depth of 12 to 16. King Pine Ski Area up to 15 trails. 4 lifts today, 42 acres. Inch of new snow for them in the last 72 hours, and it's all machine groomed. Take a look at cross-country conditions today. Bretton Woods Nordic, they've got 26 of their trails open, 21 trails are track set, that's 32 kilometers. They've got 26 trails skate groomed, that's 42 kilometers. And machine groomed and packed powder on their 3 to 5 inches of new snow. Bear Knot Ski Touring is machine groomed packed powder, and they're grooming on the Waterfall Trail, Experimental Forest Trail, Lower Fields, Trail 11, and of course the simple Upper and Lower Saco River Trails. Great Glen Trails has 45 kilometers open, 16 kilometers track, 17 kilometers skate groom, 45 kilometers of snowshoe trails for you. And don't forget the snow coach is open, the tubing hill is open. No fat biking today, but plenty to do up there at Great Glen Trails. Jackson Cross Country is open on 89 kilometers, 50 kilometers is groomed, 20 kilometers is track set, and 4 to 10 inches of snow is their base depth. And Purity Spring Cross Country and Snowshoe, 10 kilometers is groomed for cross country, 16 kilometers is open for snowshoeing. It is firm conditions, and don't forget the Toco Dome is now open for ice skating. Alrighty, and mountain meisters, popular. The kids they like their meisters these days. But let's see what happened this week in mountain meisters.
It's Meister time on White Mountains TV. Here's this week's video from the Mountain Meister Race Series at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Coverage presented by Settlers Green, local restaurants in countless styles at 70 tax-free stores. Zeb's General Store, an old-fashioned general store experience unlike anything else in New England. And the Valley Originals, sharing a commitment to their community and a passion for excellence in food and service.
Hello. Welcome to week deuce. Week 2. Week 2, we got 2 lanes. We got 2 lines. Week 2. Woo, peace. These are the Meisters. The Meisters. Yeah. I recognize this behind. That's K-Ham. Kevin, how are you?
Good, you?
Very good.
Oh, it's a beautiful day out today.
Who groomed the mountain this week? Who made the course?
The course this week? I'm not sure. Who set the course?
Yeah.
I set the course this
week.
And it's perfect.
Hey, Maloney, back week 2 for some more. The snow is great, Mom. That's Maggie Flynn, longtime Meister. Sure are a lot of suits. Should have worn a tie. Well. Yeah, that's the sound of snow. adjective for this beautiful day?
Spectacular.
Spectacular. What's your name? And you're skiing. You're skiing for the Rebels. And your name again?
And our new bibs.
Yes.
Alpenglow. Diane McAdoe.
Diane. Woo! Look at this. Malkinator. Malkinator just skis for some team. No particular team, just team. Well, Kern broke her foot last year. That's a good looking foot. Look at that. Nice stash. This is Steve.
Long time.
Who you skiing for again?
Who?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
This is Jesse Badger wearing his clothes to give everybody else some sort of fighting chance. He's in the gate. Well, there is one big elephant in the room or on the mountain here today. It's the 21st day of January 2021. Not much to say, no words other than be well, the good Lord willing. We'll see you all here next week. In a new era, it's a new day. We have cold temperatures, and they are making the snow. You can hear it. That's the sound of snow. And they're making the Roy. Good Roy and lots of snow. Plenty of whale. Whale.
Jackson XC invites you to glide your way through winter. Leave every day behind and get out on the snow. Whether you have 30 minutes to yourself or a full day on the trails with friends, 6 feet apart of course, transport yourself and put a smile on your face on the trails at Jackson XC. Never skied? We can teach you. Love to ski? Let us challenge you on trails that range from Riverside up into the forests and back. One of the best things you can do for yourself is get a season pass. With 5 trail networks and more than 10 trailheads, your season pass lets you get out and go from easy access in-town locations as well as high elevation and remote access points. You'll find yourself skiing more with a pass, or pick up a day ticket from our outside ticket window and ski by the day, including on 2 for $21 Wednesdays. Jackson XC is a nonprofit organization dedicated to providing exceptional ski experiences, and we look forward to seeing you on the trails.
And welcome back to White Mountains Today. We are going to give away, we have 2 tickets for the Mount Washington Snow Coach. So you can check out the scenic tour to a motorized sightseeing tour above tree line on the Mount Washington Auto Road, plus 2 trails to Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center for cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, and or fat biking at the base of Mount Washington. So a great opportunity for you there. And we've got 5 qualifiers today. We've got Pat, Mike, Andy, Deb, and Jim. And so one of them is going to have I have my little pieces of paper here.
Little pieces of paper.
One of them will be the winner. And who's it going to be? It is going to be Andy Bazowski from Concord, Massachusetts, and Glen, New Hampshire. So I think he said Glen. But anyway, Andy, you won. So congratulations, and you'll have a great time up there at Great Glen Trails and on the Snow Coach. So a nice prize. So, and of course, we got more prizes to give away next week, and we hope you'll join us next Saturday and Sunday, 7:30 to 9:30. And Matthew will be here, won't you, Matthew?
I certainly will.
Matthew will be here, and Matthew is going to spend all week coming up with his Watch and Win questions. So we'll be anxiously looking forward to those. And
tremendous.
And yeah, Saturday and Sunday. I'll be here Sunday. I know that. So.
Yes.
And at the very least,
Sunday Fun Day.
Sunday Fun Day. So thanks so much for watching us, and keep it tuned right here to TV 16 with all the great outside programming. And we'll see you next time on Outside TV.